chose Berlin because I'd never been here before, and I just wanted to kind of just check it off the list. I don't know, it was just the adventure, I guess, of seeing a place I haven't been. It's been really cool, actually, you know, taking the bus and the train and all these things to get around. It's much different than LA, where we're just driving everywhere from spot to spot. It reminds me a little bit more like of New York. I wanted to like bring my camera and take photos of stuff. Excited to shoot Polaroid and do experiments and stuff with it. Yeah, also whenever we're on a trip or whatever, like Jerry, like seeing how he sees something, like, you know, if there's a fire or something, he'll just pull over to the side of the road with the van and then go shoot his photos, you know, and stuff. So now when I'm like, oh, okay, like just look around the world and I see something that I think, oh, Jerry would probably like shoot that right now. And then I'm just like, okay, let me take out my camera and catch this. I'm gonna do a Polaroid emulsion lift, make of myself a little souvenir for this trip. Now I need to figure out how I'm gonna get this water. It's kind of far down there. Find like a cup or something. Got a little coffee cup. I think we're good. Oh wow, it's gonna be so sick. Now we got the cup where we got the water from, the camera we took the photo with, we got the brush where we're gonna use as a paintbrush, got the tray, and then we have this piece of trash that we're gonna transfer the photo onto. Backflip off of a Primo grind. Wow, it looks so good with the water here. Anything's possible here. If anyone's gonna do this shit at home, wear gloves. Berliner, I'm a young money Berliner. Yeah. Use my paintbrush to help it out a little bit. Sometimes you kind of want to wait though. You don't want to do it immediately like I am right now. Also using a pokey branch, which is sketchy for the sake of poking a hole in the emulsion, but it's what we got today, and I think you can be delicate enough. Okay, we got the emulsion layer off and take out the negative. Let's get this thing in there, and I do it different than I was taught. I like to get it underneath, honestly. Grab these corners. I don't know why the bottom left came out like this. And next time come a little bit more prepared. Yeah. Oh no! Okay, we're good. Anything is possible. When I went to France the first time, I went to the Louvre and I started 3D scanning like some of the art pieces over there. And then when I got home, I like turned them into jewelry pieces. And I was like, yeah, it's cool to like, you know, go somewhere and then make your own souvenir from that place instead of having to buy something, because that way, like, you know for sure nobody else is gonna have what you have. And it's just more personal, it's fun, it's like a craft, it's something to do. All right, we're gonna try to do a 3D scan of this big old guy. Take photos from every single angle, maybe like 200 photos, and then we could see how it comes out. I'm gonna do a big circle around it and just take a picture like every 2 steps or so. I think like one time around the back is okay because it's not too much detail, but I'm probably gonna have to go up in the front and get the fingers from the inside and try to get all the angles I can. It's gonna be so hard because it's so big. Like usually I would take my time and like do the big toe and then do the little, you know what I mean? But I feel like also a little rushed because people want to take pictures, you know? Probably taking like 300 pictures now. I'm gonna try to get underneath the hand real quick. I
I was like, I thought you were like right next to me, and I was like, this is the biggest thing I've ever tried to scan. I want to get this Polaroid. Yeah, I might have to go. It's really dark. It's almost impossible. Go further back. Oh yeah, this looks sick. I'll wait for the kid. It's gonna be an incomplete 3D model, like in the back of his neck. It's gonna be a hole, but I can quick fill the hole, and I can sculpt it to look like how it probably looks.
Blender is pretty popular, I would say. Like a lot of people use it, so there's good community. So if I ever need to learn how to do anything, like I can, you know, go on YouTube and find a video that will explain how to do this, how to make an animation, or how to 3D model this or whatever. And it's always helpful to, yeah, you know, watch those videos. I've been doing either jewelry or doing like Polaroid transfers onto like rocks or leaves or things like that, to kind of like remember the places I've been going to. Ever since I moved to LA, I just been, I don't know, just been on my board a lot more for sure, and been getting better, which is cool. Some spots, I feel like it might not be like everybody who sees the same spots, obviously. So I feel like, especially with some poles that I like to skate, or like certain things, I think sometimes people might think it's not a spot and wouldn't recommend it. But then when I see it, I'm like, oh wow, this is like what I've been looking for, you know? The spots that we did skate, they were tough, some of them. Like they were kind of like the ledge, the curved ledge, that thing was pretty crusty. It had like chunks taken out. And then the hump thing, I did not have a good time at that spot. It was really hard to like skate, honestly. Deceptively hard. Because I was thinking about you the whole time. I was like, man, like it's not for me actually right now. It's for this photo actually, you know? Today, that was fun. The Alexanderplatz, we did the backside flip. That was a really good spot. Honestly, I feel like I've skated too much of LA spots, and so it's not much new, so I feel like it's always better for me anywhere else outside of LA in a sense, because it's all exploring at that point, and I get to like, there's bound to be something that I'm gonna like when everything is new around me, you know?